Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Simple Diversion. My name is Graham, and today we have another Wineador review for you guys. This is from NewAir, and it is the NCH250SS00. Quite a lot of numbers to remember. It's not like the CC100 or anything like that. Maybe could have used less numbers, easier to remember, but hey, that's okay. A big thanks to NewAir for sending us this Wineador to review. They've always been really great at getting their product out into the hands of reviewers so that they can obviously reach more clientele, and that's, hey, good for them. We've previously reviewed the CC100, the CC100H, and the CC300. Now, this is going to be the same size as the CC100, but there's going to be some different features to this bad boy that the other one doesn't have, and some things that the 100H has that this one doesn't have. Now, if you're looking for a video on how to season your Wineador, click our link up top and then you can watch that video on how to season your Wineador properly. So before we get too far into this review, I want to invite you guys to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, be a part of our community, and ring that notification bell so you're aware when we are coming out with new content. Also, by the end of this video, I will give you a coupon code where you can save 10% on one of these guys at NewAir.com, so stay tuned. Alright, so this Wineador comes in at a retail price of $399.99. It has a digital thermostat that can be set between 52 and 74 degrees. Has a 250 cigar capacity. An internal fan with forced circulation for even humidity, and a lock and key to protect your collection. Alright, well, let's take a look at the appearance of this Wineador. We have the stainless steel front door here, which is very nice. Something that they added to this model was a kind of a handle here. It's an indented handle that unfortunately, because the seal is so tight, you still can't just open it here, and you do have to use the pry method. Something new about this model is they went with an all-digital control display, and it used to be on the top of the door here on the stainless steel part. Now they've moved it kind of below that. You do lose some viewing real estate, but that might not be a big deal for you, and it is what it is kind of thing. So we have a light, we have Celsius and Fahrenheit that we can change it to, and then we have the up-down arrows to set the temperature that we desire. Now if we turn on the light and open the door, you can see it's a very nice bright white light. In previous models, this was more of a dim blue LED light. So I think this is a big improvement because it's just going to illuminate your cigars a lot more. Back to the outside here, we have a lock at the bottom, and then we have kind of a decal here that says NewAir. Really nice looking machine. The stainless steel will attract fingerprints, but if you have a microfiber rag, it's not that big of a deal. Now, one of the biggest problems though with this temperature control here is this machine does not heat. It only cools. I didn't know that, and NewAir doesn't just come out and say that in their description of the item, but if you read in between the lines, you will understand that this only cools. I have it set at 74 degrees, and we are sitting at 67, so I'm not sure why NewAir didn't put the heating feature into this machine as they did it with the CC100H and the CC300H. I kind of thought that was a new thing and it was like kind of the standard now. I think they really missed an opportunity by not having the heat feature in here, because now for folks like me who live in colder areas, I can't really use a Wineador like this, as the room I'm in right now is about 65 degrees, so if I want to keep my cigars at 68, 69, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I really do wish that they would have added that. Now let's take a look inside the Wineador. Alright, so first things first, we're going to have a nice refrigerator-like seal. It's going to keep your cigars really fresh. It's going to eliminate any humidity from escaping. You're not going to go through Boveda packs as often. I probably would put 4 Boveda packs in here and it'll last me 6 months to a year, so you're definitely going to save money there. Inside, it's going to be plastic. We're going to have 1 Spanish cedar drawer and 2 Spanish cedar shelves. To take them out, you just lift up and pull out, and there you have it. And these can be interchangeable if we can get them out. And a really nice feature that NewAir added was this digital hygrometer. All the previous models came with analog hygrometers, which are very inaccurate, and I wouldn't trust them to save my life. However, this is pretty cool. It looks nice. I would still calibrate it though when you purchase your Wineador. And if we want, we can just put it in the middle, and it looks nice. In the bottom, we have this water tray. This is going to be for just kind of seasoning your Wineador, getting it set up. You're just going to pour distilled water in the bottom, let it sit in there and for about 3 or 4 days until the Spanish cedar can soak up the humidity, and then you're going to be good to go to put your cigars in there. Now, I wouldn't use this to humidify your cigars, because when you put distilled water in here, it's just going to constantly give off humidity. Your humidity is going to be around 80%. You're going to have mold. It's going to lead to problems. So don't use this as a humidity device. And finally, you have your instructions as well as your keys. And in the back, we do have the one fan that is circulating the air for the cigars. Again, this has been running since I've plugged it in 5 days ago. Has not turned off. Does concern me a little bit, but we'll talk about that. So this machine is going to be pretty much lightweight. It's not going to be very big. For fitting 250 cigars inside it, it's going to be pretty compact. You can move it around, if you need to. It is light enough that you can slide it by trying to open the door. So now that we've kind of gone through this machine, let's talk about the things that I really like that NewAir did, and then some of the things that I don't like, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. A couple things that I really like are that they went to a digital hygrometer, and the digital display is really nice. I personally would have liked it if it was still up in this part here of the door, just so I could have more viewing of my cigars, but hey, that's not the end of the world, and that's kind of a nitpick. I really like that the drawer and shelves are interchangeable. Older models, you had to have the drawer at the top, and it wouldn't fit in the other one, so that's really nice. And I really like the bright white LED light. It just illuminates the cigars a lot better than that blue one did, and it's a really nice touch, and it looks nice. I also love the refrigerator-like seal that this guy has. You don't have to worry about a leaking humidor or anything like that. This is going to keep the air inside, and it's going to keep it at the humidity you want it at. Just make sure you calibrate that hygrometer first. So this machine is really, really awesome. There's only 2 things that concern me about it, and one is kind of a deal breaker for me personally. First is that the fan continues to run, and it is loud. If I'm sitting down here without the TV on or something like that, I can definitely hear it. It's not annoying or anything like that, but I do hear it. And second, and this is the deal breaker kind of for me, is that the machine does not cool. I feel like NewAir kind of went backwards in this aspect, where they were making machines that heated, and they could, didn't matter where you live, you can buy it and you can put it anywhere in the house. So for me, this doesn't really cut it, because it's going to be in my basement. I live in a colder area. I need to heat the cigars to keep them at the proper temperature, so that is a problem for me personally. However, if you're somebody that lives in a warmer climate, I still think this is a home run for you. A lot of great features that NewAir added to this guy. For me, it doesn't personally make sense, but I think for anybody else that doesn't need to worry about heating, this is a home run. So if you guys want to buy one of these Wineadors, go to newair.com, use the coupon code SIMPLE, and save 10% on one of these bad boys. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Before we go, let me know in the comments below what you guys are using for your humidors. Are you using a Wineador? Are you using a traditional humidor? Are you using a Tupperware? Let me know down below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video, of this review of this Wineador, if you'll be buying it or not. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you know when we have new content coming your way. Till next time, guys, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.